The Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel earlier. We'll see if they look that good when they take their home court shortly. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, the guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Nesmith is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Turner in at the 5 down low.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Now the pass to Turner. The shot comes out, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. That one drops for him. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Here's Duarte. Pass to Nesmith. Clock at 6. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Giannis. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And so it's Indiana with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Duarte. Good D by Lopez. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here is Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
That free throw missing.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Unloads from 13. Here's Turner. And another shot. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Middleton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on him.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
One thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Neesmith. Shoots the three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Holiday with the three. Drops in the tray.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Allen. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Turner with it, picked up by Portis. The shot by Turner, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Portis finds Holiday. Down low, and the double up on Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Portis. Takes it off the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Nembhard after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Here's Nwora, covered by Giannis. Over Giannis. That one off the back iron and out. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Middleton outside. Portis kicks to Middleton. Pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Indiana making some changes. Brissett has checked in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Hield. And then for Milwaukee, Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's McConnell. To the wing right side. Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Connaughton. The pass to Nembhard. Over Carter. Indiana again missing. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Milwaukee.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game here. Pacers trail by 20. Over to the wing. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ingles. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right wing. Here's Nembhard. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's McConnell. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bucks lead by 19. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Here come your Indiana Pacemates.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Neesmith is out there with Turner. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. That's the Pacers 5.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Pacers trail by 21. Hield outside. It's back to Hill. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Goran Dragic. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
And here is Hill following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Outside Hill. Six on the shot clock. Out to Turner. Here's the 3. That shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Crowder. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Matthews in for Goran Dragic. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Matthews. Halliburton for three. The rebound by the Bucks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Matthews passes to Giannis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Turner. The 11-footer. A shot by Nemhard, no good. Milwaukee leading by 23. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Matthews. Left side out of the Kumbo. And he drops it in from the low post. Giannis has got 10.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
The assist.
Middleton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with a guy draped all over him.
Now here's Turner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Middleton against Hield. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Crowder. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for Wesley Matthews.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Now here's Portis. He's got 5, and that one's good by Giannis.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
So it's the Pacers now, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Mathurin. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Portis trying to free himself. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 14.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Duarte. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Mathurin. Ingles covering. And it's Mathurin missing. Milwaukee's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. And that's 19 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
Duarte, a second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Allen outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Youth Dance Team.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
How good are these guys on the foul? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, they need to change their strategy. You can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Your Pacers.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. And it's Portis in at the point.
You know, inside, Giannis's length really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force. You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Hield with the bucket. Hield's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And no one knows their job better than Hield. Energize the offense, handle a big chunk of that scoring load.
Allen finds Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Personal foul.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive.
One shot.
I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Here's Allen. The Pacers making the shot. Got that one up quick. Allen's got 5 points so far.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Pass to Turner. Fade away. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Allen, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. That's 7 points for Allen.
Middleton.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And it's Halliburton missing.
defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Aston Emhart. No good again that time.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Holiday dishes to Middleton, and that one is good. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And Antetokounmpo, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Here's Mathurin. Passes it to Nembhard. Cranes the three-pointer. Nembhard's got 5 points so far.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The feed to Giannis. Here's Mathurin. And the pass to Brissett. Goes back up. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Middleton the pass to Holiday. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 16 points for Drew Holiday.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Pass to Nora. Back to McConnell. Pass to Brissett. From outside, off the mark. Connaughton passes to Giannis. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 16 here in the second half.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from McConnell.
T.J. McConnell, 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got George Hill. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. Holiday gets the bucket.
Tonight, we're seeing what Holiday's capable of. He's a total team guy, wants to set up other people, but he can also carry the offensive load if called upon.
Here's Duarte. Here's Nora. Back to Smith. Inside. Wara can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Matthews in for Joe Ingles. Now Hill passes it to Duarte. There's the pass to Brissett. Out to the right wing. Takes it from 10. And that one goes long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Milwaukee has possession. To the middle. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And the basket by Hill.
You know, Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
Carter dished it to Crowder. Outside Matthews. Outside Holiday. Can't hit that one. And so he'll bring it up for the Pacers. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now Hill following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Stolen by Carter. In the corner, Crowder with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Holiday is good for three. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Hill, no good. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. And Portis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Matthews, and the layup's good off the glass.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Hill against Carter. Hill, no good. On offense, here are the Bucks. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Portis, the pass to Crowder. Now here is Hill. Out to Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got his first points in this one.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
And the basket is good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Holiday with the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Another shot. And it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for Brissett, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Duarte. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter, and the shot is good.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
McConnell kicks to Smith. Pass to McConnell. Shoots over Portis, and McConnell gets it to go.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Ingles. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Nora.
Joe Ingles. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good.
Jordan Nwora. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Crowder inside. Working on Smith. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Nora. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Crowder. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
The end of the
to
game.
come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home.
We hope to see you again.
Feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving, we were defending, we were having fun, so that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.